are back, kind of chatting here with people walking by. Happens quite often. This is the post-game show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today. And our player of the game, presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Mike is standing by with head coach Mike McGarvey. Here's Mike.
Great. Thanks, Gary. Here with Coach Mike McGarvey. Coach, a huge win. Both sides of the basketball, I thought it was real complimentary.
Yeah, I'm proud of our team. Holy Cross has been playing great. They provide a lot of challenges outside and inside. And they came in here with a really good record, and they were playing with a lot of confidence. So it was a challenging week for us, losing a couple games on the road where we felt like we had opportunities to win. So to have this response, I think, is really credit to the group in the locker room for sure.
And I think the rhythm between your two kind of point guards, I mean, they're coming together. They're complementary. And I thought the way that first 5 minutes of the second half was so important, you handled that well.
Yeah, they came out on fire.
Yes.
It felt like we weren't getting many stops, but we were able to answer on the offensive end. Yeah. Caleb and Mark have been fantastic together offensively and defensively. And I think just that more that they're playing together, the more comfortable they are in the spots and how teams are scouting them and playing against them.
And the first time you've had, I believe, all 5 starters in double figures, everybody contributed down the line. It was tough to pick a Coca-Cola player of the game today.
Yeah, well, I think that's a credit to the way we shot the ball today. Yep. I think we've been looking for an opportunity to get a couple bounces, right? But we also shared the ball very well. 21 assists on 34 makes. I think we took easy ones and we got each other the ball in the right spots.
Doesn't get easier. Keep it rolling.
No, it's a tough league.
Appreciate it.
Right, thanks, Mike.
Let's bring in our Coca-Cola player of the game, Justin Vanderma. Justin, I thought both sides of the basketball you were good, and you were a little more aggressive than I've seen you inside today. Both you and Bedreau did a nice job.
Yeah, no, we knew we would have a good matchup in the post, so give it in. We can hopefully shoot over them and kick outs, and I think we did a pretty good job of that.
And it's fun to have Caleb and obviously Mark in that high pick and roll worked well today.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are ballers. Yeah, Caleb makes the right play almost every time, so good players.
You guys could be 4-0 at this spot, but this was a big win, a big bounce back for you, and something you can build on going into the future.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Every game is winnable, every game is losable, so we got to stay focused and give it our best shot.
This league makes you show up every single day. Great job today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Guys, an unbelievable win against a really good basketball team that's well-balanced, but Lafayette showed up all 40 minutes today. I think they led for almost 37, 38 minutes of this game. Guys, back to you.
Certainly a great team effort, Mike, and you did your usual terrific job. And John will take us through today's highlights. Here's John.
Yeah, the happy highlights if you're a Lafayette Leopard fan. This was a daunting task because Holy Cross, a very good basketball team. You heard Mike McGarvey talk about his tandem of young guards, Caleb Williams and, of course, Mark Butler, a freshman and a sophomore. And boy, the ball movement, this is what you heard Mike talk about. They shared the ball, all 5 Lafayette starters in double figures, and it's a product of just a terrific execution on offense. And we talked about how talented and how efficient Holy Cross is. You saw a little bit of that, and they move the ball well, they shoot the ball well. I thought that Ryan Pettit, off the bench in the early going, gave Lafayette an enormous lift. Again, doesn't always show up in the stat column. There you see Caleb Williams on a little handoff from Mark Butler. Those two guys together are just dynamite. And in the second half, it looked like Holy Cross, they got it down to 8 at one point, largely on the back of this young man, Joe Nugent. He had a way too quiet first half. This was a key bucket right here, Gary. Lafayette only up by 8 at the time, and then Alex Chaikin with that circus shot gets the lead at the three-point play back to 11. I thought that the Holy Cross guards, Williams and Singleton, really did a nice job continuing to get them back in the game. Mark Butler in the right place at the right time. Again, getting the ball inside of Vanderbaan. He did good things. Butler cleaned up, and then Mark went to work getting the ball to the rim, and a couple of outstanding athletic circus shots by both Butler and Williams down the stretch kept Holy Cross at bay, and the result is a win that, Gary, I'm not sure anyone saw coming, at least in point differential. We knew Lafayette could win this basketball game, but, Gary, they were up by 21 at one point.
And, John, if you shoot 58% and 42% from beyond the arc, you should win.
Yeah, you should. And again, a credit to both teams. the way they played so hard. But look at the turnovers, Gary. 8 apiece. It's just good, solid basketball and a reflection of just how competitive this league is going to be. Game in and game out. It's Patriot League time. If you want to see good college basketball, make your way up to Kirby Sports Center.
5 guys in double figures, as Mike mentioned, for Holy Cross. Nugent was 16 and Kenny had 14. On the Lafayette side, 5 guys in double figures. 13 for Phillips, 18 for Vanderbond, 15 for Caleb Williams, 10 for Alex Jakin, and 12 for Mark Butler. Just a great all-around effort at both ends of the floor. They played terrific defense today, as well as that outstanding shooting offense. Holy Cross goes to 10-7, 2-2 in the Patriot League. Lafayette goes to 7-10, 2-2 in the Patriot League. That's what the Patriot League is going to be all about this year. Everybody's going to beat everybody. So it's going to be a battle just for positioning to get to the tournament. John and I will be back 11 a.m. Wednesday morning. It's breakfast at Kirby. So we welcome you. We ask you to join us. So for Mike Joseph, John Leone, and John Sabino and his television crew, we thank you so much for spending time with us. We'll see you Wednesday morning. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.